I've been to Brazil 4 times.
I've gone to Brazil 2 times.
I have been to Brazil 2 times. I've been to Brazil 3 times.
Well, I've actually been twice now.
Laura and I went 5 years ago, right before we got married.
I felt like each time it's given me a clearer vision of what the Lord wants in my life, how He wants me to serve, and I come back feeling like I have more focus and drive to serve the Lord and His kingdom.
I love that country, I love that people, I love to see what God is working there, the churches that have been planted from the first time we went as a body to coming back the next year and seeing 2 more churches have been planted to seeing 10 people at the Acts29, 10 pastors at the Acts29 conference this year. It's amazing to be a part of what God is doing there. It's amazing to partner with your brothers and sisters in Christ.
The tender love and affection of the church in Brazil. Everyone, when we arrived, embraced us and kissed us, and they were just so welcoming. And it's the Brazilian culture.
And they're just like on fire and so excited. And there's so many people who haven't heard the truth of the gospel.
Brazil is one of the most beautiful, especially Rio, one of the most beautiful places on earth. The mountains and the ocean, the people are so warm and friendly, and it is so broken.
And I think Brazil is a really awesome place to go with the purpose of sharing the gospel because it pulls you out of your comfort zone. And sometimes we just get really caught up in our day-to-day life and we get too comfortable and find it difficult to share the truth of Jesus.
I mean, it's an experience that is probably like second to none in terms of like growing you in the gospel.
You don't have to bring anything to the table. You just have to be willing to serve, and God can turn all of your doubts and lack of preparation or anything like that into maturity. He can grow you while you're there and show you how to serve not only overseas but back here in the U.S. as well, because you grow so much whenever you go.
What's your global awareness? I think a lot of times as Christians we kind of do our day-to-day life. We know what the local church looks like. We know what our life looks like, but we have no idea what the church looks like globally. And so for me, the biggest thing that I would try and tell you is gain a global perspective of the church. See what God's doing in other cultures and in other countries, and it will drastically impact the way that you pray and the way that you perceive God's glory and grandeur. It just opens up incredibly new horizons to see what God is doing. And it's also a massive encouragement to you to realize that, man, God isn't just at work in my life, but He's at work in the lives of others who are completely different than me.
We want you.